I was about to be like, look, Evie Mux, got one more time.
right? Me live.
What up, bitches?
Yo.
So tired.
Mm, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so they're getting ready for that Origins and the Power Forever, Force, whatever, Power Legacy.
Yeah.
I'm like, 50 Cent trying to make a whole Marvel series and shit, whole Avengers.
Doing this thing. You doing this thing. I'm loving it. You doing it right now.
I ain't, I ain't never seen no shit like this before.
Hey, I'm loving it. I'm like the best shit on TV. And you know they're taking off all our black shows. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as you know, he making lemonade out of lemons right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it.
I, I don't want to see no more Big Bang Theory spinoffs.
Right? We don't need that. They won't take that shit off. Take that garbage off of CBS.
Y'all cancel Papa's House, but y'all still got
Niggas,
that.
white people love. Let me tell you, white people love a sitcom with a beautiful woman and a nerd ass nigga. They won't take that shit off for nothing. When it comes to our shows, oh, we gotta get the acts from The Shy and from Godfather Harlem and all the power shows. Take off some of that bullshit on CBS. Nobody watches
They
that
got
shit.
the right network.
Bro, I haven't watched nothing on CBS in years. I don't watch CBS. It's a very whitish network.
So you didn't like that Saturday entertainment show, The Neighborhood?
No, I didn't watch it. Didn't watch it.
It was alright. It was alright.
I don't watch CBS. I don't know what's on that shit.
They got the right name, CBS.
Exactly. That's Trump's station. That's his channel.
Trumpy. What else is going on? Uh, what's going on? Music wise, I think Rome Street dropping new album, some shit.
Yep. Fire. Fire album.
Check that out. There's so many albums I gotta catch up on. Catch up on the shit. I've been so wrapped up in my life and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, that Keefe D trial and shit.
Yeah.
30 years after Pac died, now his murder trial is going. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. Well, at least it's happening. He gotta take the fall for that. Somebody gotta take the fall for that shit. There's no reason why we don't have a killer locked up for both Pac and Biggie. Biggie's murderer need to be found too.
Well, Puffy's locked up, so that's the best we can do.
That ain't enough. He need to be gone for forever.
Now they're talking about he might have like a reduced sentence or some shit
For what? For
for
what?
that fight in prison.
He need to be gone forever.
Getting his ass beat in prison and
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? He need to be gone forever. You can't come back to hip hop after what he did.
You can't come back to life after what you do.
Exactly. Salute.
What's up? What's up, y'all? I'm about to start in about 5 more minutes. All right. So Joe and Donnell Jones have a versus coming out next week.
Mm,
I'm gonna be real with you. You know I'm a huge Donnell Jones fan,
same.
but
He losing there though.
this is Joe we talking about.
Yep.
This is Joe. Like Donnell probably has like maybe two classic albums at most. Joe,
Yep.
I would say about a good 4 to 5 if you really want to be technical. And if
Uh,
not classic albums, he does have classic songs and the guest appearances. he could just do still not a player, and it'll be over and shit.
Right.
Like Donnell Jones does that My Hood remix. Oh yeah, he better do the My Hood remix. This goes out to all the niggas in the
Yeah.
hood. That
That was
oh,
fire. That was
I'm like,
fire.
okay versus we. This is what we should have had. This is what we should have instead of that whack ass Tank and Tyrese,
Trash.
B2K and Pretty Ricky and shit. Like these are two R&B heavyweights, nigga.
I agree.
Shit. Yeah, because Donnell Jones. I need to get my hands on his first album. I do got his second album, but that first album, that's what I need to get.
When that Big Rich Town drop, it's a wrap. When that shit come on, it's a He could start the show off with that and end it, or he could end it with that and it'll be over. You know what I'm saying?
Like this is gonna be for the grown and sexy R&B.
Yeah.
But,
Something
but
something that's hmm?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Something that people want to actually see. Like they want to actually see this matchup. You
Yeah.
know,
What did you think of the Game and YG versus?
it was okay. It was like a gang celebration. It was like 100 Bloods on stage. You know what I'm saying? And Game was just doing too much for the camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, to me, I thought Game One. I don't know. They looked at the score and they said he got washed. I'm like, he ain't get washed by YG
Hell no.
at all. I don't know. I don't know who was scoring that. I'm like, hell fucking no.
It was a celebration of the Bloods, man. Like
Yeah, but he was just doing too much. He's on stage drinking the whole bottle of Henny and all that and giving a shout out to 50 and all. I'm like, come on, man. Like 50 don't even fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? There's a
right.
reason why you got like Dre and them and stop fucking with them for a reason. Like they don't even fuck with you. You giving them shout outs and shit. And then he wants to pick a battle with Kendrick. Kendrick is gonna wash him too. You ain't see what Kendrick did to your boy in Toronto? You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, Iceman is one of the best albums of the year, but let's not forget who got washed in that battle. You want to go at Kendrick? He ain't fucking with Kendrick at all.
You can't even shit. You can't even touch Schoolboy Q.
Nah.
Yeah, man. One more thing. Did you see the Martha Reeves national anthem and shit?
Nah, where at the verses?
Nah, so well, this because she's
Mhm.
but I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Mhm.
What's up, you two? How y'all doing? This your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy trying to build it with me. How you doing, Try?
So,
Today we're gonna do our usual thoughts on motherfucking the power and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? Raising Kanan to be exact and shit. So with this show, it concluded its last season this past Friday and everything like that too on the Star Network. Of course, you guys should know we talk about the show constantly, so we're not even gonna get into what the show's about. But this last season was a bit shorter and everything like that too. It only ran for about 8 episodes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this show, I feel like this is the season a lot of people have been waiting on and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? They've been waiting on what really, like the seeds on what really made Kanan the demon monster that he was, because the season begun with him about to pull the trigger on his own mom's until Lou came and everything like that too, and then Lou got shot,
yeah,
which I'm just like, damn, y'all killed off my man Lou, man. Come on, man, y'all killed off Lou and
crazy.
everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Then of course, Rock is doing what she always does and everything like that too, trying to cover up Kanan's bullshit, and she's over here making all these side deals, fucking with fucking Tony Danza, Stefano's ass and shit like that. Which I'm surprised that nigga still survived and shit. I'm just like,
Right.
wow, Stefano survived, but Marvin and Lou got
Right.
killed. That's
Right.
I feel like Stefano was the sacks of raising Kanan. If you ask me.
Unique survived, but they. I thought Unique was gonna die again for sure.
Man, Unique is the smartest nigga out of everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk more about that because that's actually one of my favorite episodes that season when he left and shit like that too. That scene he had with Panessa
Yeah.
or everybody tried to fuck up her name, Paramita, Parasol, or it's Panessa. Everybody, not When I heard somebody call her Paramita, I died laughing and shit. But yeah, man. And what else happened this season? You see, Jude is slowly like concerned about Marvin because you know Marvin, the feds got their eyes on Marvin and shit like that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Marvin's is watching over that little girl who was the daughter of that junkie that he was friends with. Hold on one second. But to me, the last four, maybe three episodes of the show was what really set it off because you see a lot of different perspectives. Like Marvin, you see Marvin really wondering, like, do I still want to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? You see Rock trying to do whatever it takes to still hold on to the game because at this point, everybody was doubting on Rock and everything like that too. That second to last episode was kind of sad to see how far she gone down because she was just like going after everybody to get some work done
Right.
and everything like that too. Because let's be real, Marvin and Lou, they were like her rock and soul and shit. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just a fucked up situation and shit. And then we get introduced to a few characters like fucking Flossie, who was like the white crime kingpin or whatever.
Hmm.
Now I had my doubts about Flossie because I know how Marvin is with some of these white women
Right.
and everything like that too. But Flossie came out to be a real one
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
My only gripe with Flossie is that she would look down at Rock, but at the same time, she is not no saint either, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not mad because she did care a lot about Marvin
Right.
and everything like that too. You know, and that's one thing about Marvin too. He's very protective of the women in his life
Yeah.
and everything from Jude to Rock. Um, that little girl, that little white girl, and everything like that. He's very protective of the women in his life. Like he's a very solid dude. Like he's probably the most developed character
Yeah.
out of the whole series, in my opinion. Like London Brown's performance in this season was very,
Yeah. He came a long way for sure.
very good. Probably the. You said what?
He came a long way for sure.
He came a long way, and everything. But yeah, man. But yeah, the scene, my
Yeah.
favorite scene. Speaking of Marvin, was when he put the brakes on motherfucking Kanan. Now, that was a beat down for a beat down and shit. You know, but before I get to that, I forgot to mention my man Breeze
Right.
and shit. Breeze, my man Shamik Moore, whatever his name is, he really came a long way because I remember a lot of people saying, "Oh, Ricky is Breeze." I'm like, hell no, fucking. I looked at Ricky the first time. I was like, that ain't no fucking Breeze, nigga. Ricky was just smoke and mirrors. Breeze was my only gripe with the Breeze character. I wish we'd have seen more of his crazier side as the show went on. Cause that
Right.
shootout scene where he was shooting out with Marvin and all them boys, talking about y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit. He's like, come back, we were having fun. Like you can tell like if they do go forward with the whole origin, he gonna be that crazy motherfucker.
Hmm.
Like he gonna be that crazy motherfucker and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, Marvin putting the brakes on Kanan, that was a high moment for the show. Like that was a beatdown that should have happened years ago.
Right.
Like Kanan was such an asshole this season. He made Tyreek likable. Like that's the whole fucking gag. That's the whole fucking gag of the show. Like he was so likable. Like Kanan was just so hateable this season. You almost thank Tasha and Tyreek for killing Kanan.
Right.
And never thought I would say that, but you know what? That just shows you how good the writing of the whole franchise was. Even though there was some hiccups and everything like that too.
Right.
But to me, when Marvin died, when Kanan shoot him in that church, I said to myself, Lord have mercy. Like that monologue London Brown did was chilling and everything. That was I don't know what death saddened me the most. That one or Cleo's death set it off and everything.
Cleo. Cleo's death was sadder.
Man.
I felt like
When
Marley was
Cleo
gonna die anyway at some point. Cause if you notice, like when we get to like the OG power, they're not around. Like so, I'm like you could just piece it together. Like when you see grown up Kanan and Jukebox, their parents ain't around.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, you knew something was gonna happen, whether he's gonna be locked up or some tragedy was gonna happen, but see, that was not expecting Kanan
Right.
to pop him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to the final episode where it's like Rock is just humble. And Patina, what's her name? Patina Miller,
Yeah.
Patrina Miller, whatever her name is.
Latina.
She deserves a lot of accolades for her performance too, as Rock
Right.
and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? She definitely did her thing on this show and everything like that too. Like, um, her that scene with Kanan where she just accepted her fate
Mm,
and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? How they kind of came to an understanding. Like it's like Kanan loves his mom, but at the same time he hates his mom. Like, can you think about the family bullshit? How each family member off one another, but the scene, those last two scenes where Juke killed Rock and she told Kanan,
right.
I was not expecting Juke killing Rock. I'm gonna be real with you. I was not expecting Juke killing Rock.
Me neither.
That was, but at the same time too, it made sense because when Juke saw Kanan and Rock having their moment, I think she put it together like, you know what? Because of course she's not gonna pop Kanan. Of course she's not gonna pop Kanan because we saw Juke become a cop in the OG power, yada yada. But at the same time too, it's just like she wanted Kanan to suffer
Yeah.
the same way she's suffering and everything like that too. Because when Kanan said he didn't give a fuck about famous, and then that I said to myself, yeah, this nigga, he's already on the edge and shit, you know. And in that monologue where Juke gave Kanan like the have had, I'm gonna call the have at it nigga monologue. What's the actress who plays Juke's name? I gotta look it up. Hold on.
That's what's her name? What the fuck is her name, man? They don't even got her name here. Haley Kilgore.
Haley Kilgore. She is gonna be
Yeah.
another strong actress in the future. I saw her when she was in that movie Cinnamon with Damon Wayans and Pam Grier. That Tubi movie.
I never saw that.
First of all,
Lord.
very underrated movie. Yeah, she definitely did a thing on that one. Like, obviously the Emmys are they will stick up their nose on a show like this, but
Right.
maybe NAACP, maybe BT or I don't know. I don't know what it was. They should all get accolades for their performances.
Yeah.
And the only thing I did not like about the finale was the fact that they cast them little boys as Ghost and Tommy. I'm gonna be real with you. That was the most miscast I've. First of all, they look like they were 6 years old. Whoever
Right.
cast them motherfucker, they look like they were fucking 6 years old. And
Right.
second, what time is the origin supposed to take place?
It's taking place in the '90s, like mid '90s, late '90s.
Because Raising Canaan, they concluded in 1993,
Right. So this is gonna be
and we
like
already
95, '96, I would say.
because we saw the trailer for the origins and we saw a Ghost and Tommy, and they look more like 17, maybe 18 years old,
Right.
and everything like that too. I'm looking at these little kids. I'm like, whoever
Yeah.
did the casting on that
That was
should have been
bad.
fucking fired. Should have been fucking fired because they look like they were on some Disney Channel show and in the other studio or some shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? But I do like the Easter egg. That I was saying, you know what? But at the same time too, everything worked out well with this show. I even like the post credit scene because like I said, I'm like, okay, if this nigga really trying to be like Marvel now, because I almost, I almost forgot about that post. Because when Book Two had that post credit scene, I
Mm,
got off social media when the credits started rolling and shit like that too. And I
right.
was on social media, they talking about, oh, Tariq is calling Tommy and shit like that too. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? What the fuck? Like this nigga really think he Marvel now and shit with these post credit scenes and shit. I'm like, okay, 50, alright, nigga, but I'm talking too much. What do you think about this finale?
I thought it was good. I think the whole season when we're getting I'm thinking at some point during the season it's gonna come to the final showdown with Rock and Unique, and we didn't get that. Instead, Unique went off with his baby mama and his kid, and they to live a quiet life. I'm assuming, but that one was interesting. I thought for sure we had Unique in the season finale. Series finale, we didn't get that. Um, I love Juke. I think Juke needs her own series. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fact.
the elevation that we've seen of Juke when she's out there with her crew and they're like boosting polo gear from different department stores, and her mom had came back in her life at one point, played by Latoya Leppard from Destiny's Child, and then Latoya Kenya got killed off, and she was at odds with her father, with Marvin, and then her and Marvin got close after the mom died, and she was going around. She was in the R&B group with Crystal, and Crystal was dating Kanan, and we saw that R&B group break up, and then she had like a love affair with one of the members in the group, and famous passing. There's a lot of shit that happened in this whole show. Omar Epps, his character. When he was playing Howard, and you know, Rock supposedly slept with Howard, and Kanan was Howard's kid. And
I forgot about his character. Shit.
yeah, he ended up dying, and we've come a long way from season one to now, and you know when Lulu was trying to be a record executive, and he was dating Jessica, and Jessica was the sister of famous, Sean, and that ended up ending, and she moved away, and she wanted Lulu to come with her, and he didn't want to come. He wanted to stay with the family, and do the drug thing, and you know uh remember Symphony. Rock was dating Symphony.
Symphony.
He ended up
Oh man.
leaving. You know what I mean? And a lot of things have happened. We see Snaps and Pop, and they take Kanan
Snap
under his
crackle pop.
wing. I didn't care for them. I really thought, like, I'm glad that they got killed off. I didn't really care for they character or whatever. And they brought Kanan into the fold, and put him at odds with his mom, and then they introduce Breeze, and Breeze comes in the fold, and it's Breeze and Kanan working together, and you know um where is Breeze? Because we don't see Breeze at all. Like, we heard that Ghost and Tommy knew about Breeze, but we don't see Breeze in the OG Power series. You know what I'm saying? So are they
So it's
gonna
like
are they gonna end up bringing Breeze back for like Origins? Are we gonna see like a cameo from him?
yeah, he's coming back on Origins.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's coming back. Okay, so we get to see Breeze again with Kanan. Okay, and we see Rock and Kanan go at it, and remember, Kanan didn't start off being a drug dealer. Like, he was in school, he was getting good grades, and he got hooked to the street life. Like, what he saw what his mom was doing, he saw what his two uncles were doing, and he naturally fell into the streets, and you know it was we saw that the growth of Kanan, of this character, from season one to now, and him dealing with all type of shit with family drama, and street shit, and he had to deal with he had to deal with crazy ass Ronnie. with Neek's brother at one point, and he got killed off, and you know, he had his pops trying to take him down, and he got killed off, and you know,
That whole family in hell.
the whole family, the his best friend got killed, and he's looking for who killed Sean, and he ends up naming. We see in the OG Power series, he ends up naming his son after his best friend Sean, that he end up killing in the OG Power series, and he killed the whole damn family is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole family, including Kanan's son, is gone. Like the whole family bloodline is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But
Jesus.
you know, I thought it was a great season. I really enjoyed Haley Kilgore as Laverne as you know, Jukebox, you know, and she really did her thing, and Marvin, especially after Lulu passed away, I think Marvin started to really think about life and think about Juke, and you know, maybe leaving the game, but doing it on his own terms, and you know, Tony Danza. Every time I seen Stefano on screen, it was like that's who's the boss. I didn't look at him as like a mafioso type of kingpin dude. You know what I'm saying?
I just kept saying Tony from Texas from
Yeah, I'm
being.
like this is who's the boss right here. I'm like, come on, man. Like, he ain't
It'll
how
be
he ain't
funny.
the sugar. How
It'll be
he ain't
funny
the
if his
sugar.
last. It would be more epic if his last line in the whole show was, "Guess I'm the boss now."
Right. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Something cheesy like that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, are we gonna see him again, or are they just gonna write him off with this show? You know what I'm saying? Because all Origins is gonna take place in the '90s. It's not too far off from the timeline of this show. You know what I'm saying? So I think we might see him again. I don't know. I think just the fact that they didn't kill him off, they didn't kill off Neek. Maybe we see Neek again. You know, but it was a great show. I know a lot of people, you know, say they felt like this is like the best spin-off of Power, and I mean, it gotta be top three. Like I love Tariq. I still love the Tariq spin-off. You know, with him and Diana and you know, Lauren and everybody else, Braylon. You know what I'm saying? I think the Tariq spinoff is the best one, but this one is good. Um, the Tommy one is good too. I like the Tommy one, but I think like these two, the Tariq spinoff and Raising Kanan, are like the best ones. We're gonna see what how Origin is, and you know, you know, we're gonna see like the introduction of Ghost and young Tommy, and them going into business with Kanan. He's already. I didn't know he was like that much older than them. You know what I'm saying? Like the the whole thing. It was a miscast to me. Like to put like some 6 year old Ghost and Tommy in the last episode. I'm like, that's a miscast because I don't think Kanan is that much older than them. You know what I'm saying? But it's really they really did that to get people ready for the origin story, and maybe we'll see Tasha and Angela in that. I know Tasha knew Kanan as well, so maybe you see like young Angela and Tasha in that. You know, but it was good. It was definitely a great series. I love the way that they did the evolution of Kanan, and you get some answers you get in this, and you see why like certain people is not in the OG Power series, and you know, I love the post credit scene when they went back to like what was it, like 75 they went back to, and we see the birthday
Yeah.
cake. I think they did that for a reason. I feel like maybe they'll give Rock her own like spinoff. You know, like going into like the birth of Canaan, and then maybe stop. I don't know what would be like the end point for that though.
It will be like good times. That's why they showed the good times in the episode. It will be like
Right,
the pow. It will be like the Thomas's good times, Thomas times or some shit.
right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because they've never done a post credit scene before, so I'm like maybe they did that for a reason. Maybe based on the fan the fan love for it. Maybe they'll they'll give us a rock spin off her own story and what she went through when she was younger and dealing with when she had her man that got locked up, DefCon, and she told people DefCon was Kanan's real dad, but we find out it was really Howard allegedly, and so I don't know. Like I think I seen people say that already. Like she needs her own spinoff. So it's gonna be interesting to see what 50 Cent does. But this was great. This was a great series. We knew it wasn't gonna last a long time. It was gonna be at some point. It was gonna end, and they had to tell the real backstory to the whole Power universe, and that's coming up. And then we get in Tommy and Tariq, and that's gonna be set in modern day. So I'm interested to see what they do with that series.
Facts. Okay. Well, yeah, man. So this was such a dope review recap. I didn't want to make this too long and stuff like that too. But yeah, man. Thank you so much for this shit. What you got planned this week?
I got I'm going live on Wednesday, but I got like three unboxing vids coming. I just dropped one today. I got a Pharrell cookie jar in the mail. Shout out to Alex the Human and Insert Company. They sent me that. Um, but I got three. I might go live for one of them. I'm not sure yet because the like one of the boxes is going to be like a huge unboxing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. It's going to be a huge like my biggest unboxing ever. You know what I mean? So I might go live for that on Thursday. But look out for those. Wednesday we're going live. Um, as far as the podcast with me and Nick, we're gonna hold that off to the fall, and we're gonna reset that. I know Nick has been dealing with some shit personally, so we're gonna come back in the fall with raw takes unfiltered, and yeah, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. A lot of great stuff coming up.
All right, bet. All right, so in case you guys are living on the rock, I just dropped a review on the Rolling Stones' Only Rock and Roll. I know I said I was going to do part two of the Rolling Stones discography breakdown last week, but personal stuff got in the way, trying to get that a hold. But hopefully this week I'm gonna finish up everything. I am trying to do some hip hop content. I was thinking about doing some countdowns, which I might go over that with you
Yeah.
tonight
Okay.
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna get back doing some classic hip hop reviews and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've done the reviews on almost a lot of shit. I'm just like, what haven't I done a review yet on? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I have to go through my albums or go through shit. You know what I'm
Or,
saying?
or you could always do the new stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's some new stuff I do want to review. There's some albums I have to catch up listening to as well too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know I did. We do a review on AZ Do or Die 3 yet or no?
I can't remember.
No, we didn't. We said we were going to, but we did something else.
Right.
'Cause I do want to talk about the new Rolling Streets album.
Yeah.
I do want to review not just some hip hop stuff. I do want to review some R&B stuff as well too.
Right.
Did we talked about? Yeah, we did the Chloe EP with Timbaland. We did that one, right?
Did we do that? I can't
No,
remember.
we didn't. We didn't do
We
that
did.
one.
No.
Like, there's another hip hop album I wanted to talk about. Shit, MC Search's EP. I wanted to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that one.
him and that was it Apathy.
Yeah, Apathy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, because I've been re-listening to some Third Base lately. I was like, and
Yes.
part of me wants to talk about the solo
Speaking
album.
of third base, I'm glad you mentioned that. Speaking of third base, I got something in the mail. I got something that I actually found at the record store that I don't know if I showed. Did I show you it? I don't know if I showed you it, but
This is the first I'm hearing about this, so you
speaking of
know.
third base, but matter of fact, when we do the MC Search review, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But I went to a record store recently with the homie Darrell D when he came to visit New York, and I found something at the record store that you gonna like.
Do you want to just talk about the Search EP this week so you can show it?
Yeah, yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Maybe because you got maybe Thursday. Thursday we can
Okay.
do Search.
Okay.
All right. So Thursday Search, and I'm gonna say possibly Friday. I'm gonna finish the Rolling Stones discography breakdown and stuff like that too. Because I knew I was not gonna do that whole all those albums for one day. I knew that,
I'm not.
but
I only listened to like 2 or 3 Rolling Stones albums. Bro.
and I gave you a shout out when I did Tattoo when I talked about Tattoo You. I was
That's
like,
to
yeah, this
you,
is
right?
true.
Love that album. Voodoo Lounge was fire. Their last
Oh, you
album
like
was
Voodoo
fire.
Lounge?
Huh?
You like Voodoo Lounge?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. Wow.
I remember when they were on tour. Like MTV was showing them when they were on tour.
So you even heard the Foreign Tongues album that they just came out with?
I didn't hear that one. The one that we did a review on that they got the Grammy nomination for.
Hackney Diamonds.
Hackney Diamonds was fire. That was dope.
I loved.
That was
Oh,
dope. Yeah.
but yo, Foreign Tongues. That is sonically their best album maybe since Voodoo Lounge. Sonically,
Wow.
cause it. I'm like mixed voice sounds youthful. Like his voice, the mixing. I don't
Right.
know what. I don't know if this was their last album
Uh,
because they talking about retiring from touring and shit. I don't know
yeah.
what they doing, but God forbid. But they put a lot of rock acts to shame with that album. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. All right. I
That's
gotta
all I'm
check
gonna.
that out. Then.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
Mick is 83 years old. He can't tour forever. So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look at Smokey Robinson. Look at Frankie Valli.
Yeah. But
Frankie Valli is 90 years old. He's still
they
touring.
don't need the money though. They're just doing that just for fun. They don't need the money.
Exactly. Like I'm just saying, if you love to tour, man,
Right.
you love to tour, then if like I said, if Ozzy Osbourne, if y'all can have Deep Purple,
Yeah.
Ozzy, touring, God rest Ozzy. I'm not trying to show state of Ozzy. God bless Ozzy Osbourne. All
Right.
them rock acts that be touring. Paul McCartney is a perfect example.
Yeah. I
Why is
agree.
it so hard for like? And then what kills me about rock and hip hop acts? It'd be so hard for hip hop acts to tour, or black acts to tour in the elderly. Because people be like, why are these people still touring? But they still buy tickets to see Paul McCartney. They still buy tickets to see what's that other white singer that's old? That's Willie Nelson and shit like that too. And they like Willie Nelson's how old?
Right.
140 years old or some
Right.
shit. And like I said, and there's no shit because that's why it kills me that Martha Reeves is getting all this shade now. This is the lady that did Dancing in the Street, Heat Wave, all the Motown hits, and then seeing this streaming generation now all of a sudden discovering her because of that shit. I don't know how I feel about this shit. I don't know. That's why I can't wait to see GNR this September and stuff like that too.
Right.
I wanted to see them 2 weeks ago when Public Enemy was opening for them, but my money didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. So I was like, fuck it.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's all I got. That's all I really have to say about that subject. Yeah, Herbie Hancock, he still does shows and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely expect some hip hop content. I'm still editing the CD recap video, and I want to put out like I said, I'm trying to put out at least two and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm off today and tomorrow, so who knows how much work I can finish up.
Right.
But yeah, man. Definitely this Thursday we're gonna do the Search EP, and Try's on the show his surprise.
Yes. I was surprised when I found it, bro. For real. I was shocked when I found it.
I think I have a feeling what it is.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was
I said,
shocked. Like I was just there, and I was like looking through some records, and I saw it. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get it now. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna like it, definitely.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
But other than that, thank y'all so much for watching this run up of Raising Kanan. In case this is y'all first time, we done reviews on pretty much almost all the seasons of Raising Kanan and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate this try. I get off Wednesday, I think 8 or 9 o'clock. So I don't know if I'll come up to your show this week. I don't know, but
Yeah,
if I don't,
we ain't gonna try to. I'm cutting back on making it 4 or 5 hours. I don't want to do that no more.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
because sometimes I'll be like, yeah, like sometimes I be saying, look, I'm gonna show you some love, but 45 to an hour is my limit. Cause everybody wants to come late, and that's no shit. Everyone wants to come late,
Right.
talking about shit. I'm like, okay. That one time you stayed up late till like 3, 4 a.m. I was like, damn, this
I ain't
nigga
doing that no
doing
more.
them
No,
Jerry
because
Lee, them Jerry
it's
Lewis telethons and shit.
right. It's like, and people are watching. It's like it'd be like 5, 6 hours. People watch. I'm like, bro, but I don't want to do that no more. It's like, so the most I'm gonna go like 2 hours, maybe three, and that's it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, like like when if I go live at 8, I want to get off like before 12. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go past midnight. So you know,
yeah.
mm,
To me, the only exception I would go maybe 3, 4 hours if you do a collection video.
right,
That's the only exception.
right. Or if I have a guest on, cause I wanted to have more guests on. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that was dope. He had Tupac's brother and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. I just saw him on CNN today because he was talking about the murder trial coming up.
Murder,
Yeah,
murder
so
was
shout
the
out to
chemical they gave.
Mo Queen Shakur. Shout out to him, the Outlaws, Thug Life. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, sir. All right. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for popping up and watching. I'm about to get ready to go out for a little bit.
All right,
Appreciate this try. Peace.
peace.